Konnichiwa, Mina, this is T Sakura, and you're watching PokeCast. Okay, for our first Aqua Hero comic, I'm going to be doing Superboy, number 13. This little one, as the front cover has shown, is very unique because he's actually teaming up with multiple different people, and it happens to be the Suicide Squad. This is a really unique one just because it is part 1 of a part 3 story. It is very slow. There's like barely anything happening in it. So it's definitely one of those that as long as you are looking to get into a story, you still have to get it because it is the first one. But the thing that makes this most unique, even though I'm using it as an Aqua hero, is just reading about Superboy. This is Superboy's main comic where he finally gets to take a test to see where he's at in school. Because he still is a teenager by American law, he has to go to school. Even if he is a 1 to 2 year old clone of Superman. So, unfortunately for him, it doesn't work out too well. I mean, he can actually hear some gunfire, something's going on, and he's given the option. You can be a kindergartner, or you can save somebody's life. And because of him being one of the Supermen, well, he chooses to save somebody's life. So he's going to be the tallest kindergarten in school. Lucky him. Poor guy. It just seems like nothing ever works out for him. I mean, after he was tricked by Cyborg Superman and almost killed by him. I mean, really, the poor kid. Just cut him some slack, but DC won't do that. No way. DC has to let him suffer because that's what. I guess that's what you get when you're a clone. Well, this one makes it, like I said, this is a beginning story, so he teams up with multiple people. The Suicide Squad, you have Knockout, you have Captain Boomerang, you have King Shark, which is why I chose this comic as an Aqua hero, but anti-heroes count too. Or villains forced to work for the government. Then we have Deadshot, and we have another guy who's like I guess he's Doc Ock, the DC version. I have no idea who this guy is. He has 4 arms, 2 of them are metal, and a gun. Okay, cool. I think out of everything, when it comes down to the characters, I do have King Shark in here. He looks pretty cool. I like how he looks. Reminds me of the Street Sharks, to be perfectly honest, which 1995. Could very well be inspired by, or he inspired them. So, that leads up to a unique history question right there. But I think out of everybody, it was Knockout. No, not Knockout. Captain Boomerang. Captain Boomerang really is the one that stole the comic away. Just a fun character with a unique, special ability with a certain weapon. Why not? Call yourself whatever you want when you are the best in the world at what you do. Great, I'm starting to quote Wolverine. When you're the best at using some type of weapon, why not call yourself captain of that weapon? It just works. And plus, captain was a very used thing back when a lot of these villains and heroes were starting to come around, because you have Captain America, you have Captain Atom, Captain, just tons and tons and tons of more captains. Why not Captain Boomerang? It works. So he's the one that really kind of stole the comic glory, I think. That was great seeing Superboy have to make that decision. It's great, seeing this new Aqua villain helping them out that I never really even heard of. And then you just have this guy, don't worry, I'm coming, I'm Captain Boomerang, I'm going to get you. I know that's probably a horrible accent, but whatever. So that was one thing I really enjoyed about this. Also, you see knockouts, just how she reacts to Superboy was absolutely hilarious. Superboy, and tries to crush him to death because of her absolute love for him. That was a fun one too. When it comes down to, like I said before, this is not a very action-packed comic. It's more down to earth. Of, you know, you have Deadshot forming a team. You have Superboy taking a test. Superboy, getting into the team, and it wasn't very action-packed at all. So it's definitely one of those that, is it worth reading? Yes, only because it is a one of three, and you have to read the first of a story, otherwise there's always that like question like, wait, so why is Superboy part of this? And that's why this is worth reading, for that particular reason only. I'm gonna scoot up a little. Yeah, wish I had wheels on this. So after that, really, yeah, we have King Shark here, who I'm very impressed with as a character. I just wish there's more of him, for I can, instead of just like, oh, well, that's cool. Anything else about him? And that's about it. So that is the first comic for the Aqua Heroes. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And to give this one at least a read, if you have the entire set, if you can read the entire story, definitely worth reading, most likely. Unfortunately, I can't go any further about this one because there's just really not too much. It's more about, what exactly I've talked about it. So not a very inspiring comic. But alas, I have other ones in the lineup for Aqua Heroes that are better. And that's why I'm saying this one first, just because it's the least favorite of the 5 I have. But still fun to see supervillains working with a superhero that's not every single one of them like him. So, yeah, this has been Superboy number 13. Hope you guys have enjoyed this small insight on the review. And this is T-Secure saying ciao and sayonara.